Today we're going to talk about equivalent fractions, and what we're talking about in equivalent fractions is we're talking about how to get the equivalent fraction using the common factor. And what we do to get the equivalent fraction using the common factor is figure out what number we actually multiplied times this 7 that gave us 35. And we're going to use that same common factor, which is going to be some number that we multiply times 7 is going to give us 35. That's going to become our common factor. We're going to use that same common factor to find out what the equivalent fraction would be for 4 over 7. So what number do you think that we use to multiply times 7 to get 35? Amaya? Okay, so it's going to be 5. So 5 times 7 is going to equal 35. So then we're going to use that same 5, which is our common factor, and we're going to take that same 5 and we're going to multiply it times this 4. And what answer do you think that's going to give us? 4 times 5, Tyler?
4. 30. 9.
Ray? It's going to give us 20, right? So because 4 times 5 would equal 20. So we just simply use this same number, this common factor, and we're going to multiply the common factor times the numerator and denominator, and it's going to give us the equivalent fraction. So the equivalent fraction for the number 4 over 7 is 20 over 35. Okay, let's find the common factor for the number 3 over 11. The denominator and the equivalent fraction is already provided for us. So what we want to know is what number did we multiply times 11 to give us 22? Or what common factor do we have times 11 will give us 22? What do you think the common factor is, Faith?
99.
I can't hear you. 2. Okay, so the common factor is going to be 2. So 2 times 11 equals 22. So we're going to take that same common factor, the common factor of 2, and we're going to multiply that same common factor of 2 times this 3. 2 times 3 equals what? 6. So our common factor would show us that 2 times 3 equals 6, and 2 times 11 equals 22. So our equivalent fraction for 3 over 11 would be 6 over 22. Can someone do this one by yourself? Tyler, what's the common factor for this one?
110.
The common factor?
52. 6.
The common factor of 1 over 2 would be 3, right? The common factor, because 2 times 3 equals 6. So the 3, we multiply it times the 1, and we're going to get 3 over 6. So equivalent fraction for 1 over 2 is 3 over 6. All right, let's go with the next thing. What's the common factor for this number here, Ray? 2. And so 2 times 7 equals 14. So what would this be?
35. 66. 0.
2 times 2 equals 4. So our equivalent fraction is 4 over 14. So that's how equivalent fractions work, and I hope this helps.